guys? Welcome to Pop411, your podcast for all things nerd culture. I'm Ireland, and this is
Carlos. What's up, y'all?
What's up, guys? Welcome to 2026. Unfortunately, we have time jumped. And when we said
it was a huge time jump.
Our last episode, we told you guys we'll see you next year. We honestly didn't anticipate it being a whole nother year before we could do this again.
It was wild.
Right?
It was wild, yeah. A lot of stuff happened in 2025.
A lot, unfortunately. A lot of things. How dare you? The audacity of this one.
Definitely ups and downs and everything in between.
Trials and tribulations. Oh, my.
Yes.
I'm probably the one to blame most for this. You see what happened was in January, I worked an event, stayed at a hotel that the event booked us at. There was black mold in the event, and I found out the hard way that I'm allergic to black mold. And I was out the whole month of January last year into the first part of February. Yeah. And then it was like an avalanche. And shit just ran down from there.
Yeah, it turned out you were allergic to a bunch of other things, too.
Yeah. Yeah, it was life. It was definitely a medical journey last year. Still going through that. Wrapping it up, hopefully, fingers crossed. So that's been an adventure.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was definitely, looking back on 2025, it was a year of learning, I think, for all of us.
Shedding shit.
Yeah, shedding a lot of unwanted stuff for sure.
It's also one of those years where I just put my eggs in the wrong basket. I went in with high hopes for the year, and just the things that I was picking and the things that I was choosing just didn't align with what I really wanted. What I had my hopes, dreams, desires set upon. And it really just made me sit back and look at every little detail from who I have in my life, and did have in my life, or on the way out of my life, to, from friends, family, to acquaintance, to, any type of relationship, right? A ship's supposed to take you somewhere.
Yes, correct.
It's not supposed to take you downhill. So it was just that. It was just, going through the medical stuff and still going through that, but hopefully the worst has passed.
I'm sure there was a lot of
adapting and overcoming, as somebody who's such a fitness, health, science, conscientious person, it's just a speed bump I was not prepared for.
You were not prepared.
I was not prepared for that, actually, oddly enough. So yeah, it just every time that we would set dates or we would plan to do these podcasts and talk about the things that were coming out, and it just, life was like, here, have another, and
let me kick you in the balls once,
right? And mine are internal, so you gotta kick the hell out of them for me to stumble. So it was an adventure.
Yeah, but I think
slightly.
When you look back on it now, it's we had to go through a lot of that in order to really understand what direction we wanted to go into 2026 and what we want.
Things are changing. Like. Definitely, things are changing. If you were just out of the news, right, and you were just looking at the video game pop culture bubble as it is, things are tremendously changing. We've talked about this with the studios and different things else, and we're seeing a transition of things just kind of peter out here and there, and it was just, everything's just either stagnant or just taking a different turn or just kind of folding. So it's like, where do you go from there? It's like, it's really hard to do card packs, crack open cards, because it's, look at all the stuff with the Pokemon and just TCGs in general, and look at the things with video games and the studios and the buyout. It's just, there's just so much. Ubisoft canceling the Assassin's Creed game over stuff. Just things that we never predicted. But we did predict some cool things though. Like one of those, Expedition 33.
Yeah,
Took
that
home
was
Game
cool.
of the
We
Year
called
last
that
year.
one from last
We
year.
did.
Yeah.
I remember at the end of the indie show, you paused it and you're like, let's talk about Expedition 33. What do you think of it? It was not, it exceeded what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It definitely, I don't think I've felt something like that, like went on that journey for that thing that was just so in depth since like Red Dead Redemption.
Dang.
So
That's legit.
yeah, it was legit. So that was cool.
Yeah, I was pretty excited about that,
And the Switch too.
I think rightfully so. They they earned it. It was a very, very good game, and I think a lot of people still need to continue to play it.
Of course.
And I'm really interested to see what they do next. Where do they take it next?
Oh, absolutely.
Right, because that they've they're working on something.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it was just amazing to see so many people that their main focus was just the heart and the love of video game.
Yeah.
Not the corporate, not the greed, not the licensing, none of that stuff, not the investor team. It was just a bunch of nerdy people who loved video games, who were in some part of the industry, just got together and said, let's do this.
Yeah, I mean,
and it was just amazing just to see them triumph.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be
more passion.
What we look at when we start looking at 26. There's still a lot of turmoil in the video game industry, and I think there will be for at least the next year.
Well, yeah, look at all the switching of hands. You got Warner Brothers studios that were up with things like.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people right now are still trying to figure out, okay, as we set up our indie studio, how are we going to get funding? Because funding is tied to the economy. It's tied to kind of how people view games, what return on investment is going to look like. And so there's going to be a lot of studios they're just bootstrapping, right? They're just trying to make something that they love and hoping that somebody will pick them up as a publisher.
Sticks to the wall, yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna be. I think the first half of this year is going to be really rough still, but we should see it start picking up towards the end of the year, hopefully, as things start coming around. Because if that doesn't happen, then we're going to see is going to be a period of time where there's going to be rarity of new good games that are going to come out. Of course, you're going to have your AI-based games and stuff like that get churned out really, really quickly. But those play through. The other thing that we saw,
RPGs with heart, with storyline heart.
Yeah, the other thing that we saw was the rise of UGC, user-generated content in Fortnite and Roblox. So stuff like that is also where people have kind of gone.
Oh, you got in a video that literally was like,
yeah,
stepped out of
videos
making
like,
cards.
No more video cards.
We're gonna go to AI, and then good thing Aces stepped up.
Well, you know why Nvidia. Nvidia's putting all of their money on.
I know why.
The horsepower for AI. So building out data centers,
you're gonna need an engine to power it. So they want to be on the receiving end of those dollars.
Yeah, you need the chips. So yeah, what's that going to do? We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see who steps up.
Glad I built my PC not that long ago, and I'll just stick with what little thing I have and be happy with it. Right?
Yeah. I also see that we're not done with layoffs. I think there's still going to be some layoffs at least through the first quarter of this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
unfortunately,
hoping it stabilizes because, like I said, if it doesn't, then we'll be in a state where great games, it's going to be a little bit rare. There'll be like a lull.
There are already lulls spread out.
There's a lull.
We're waiting like 5 to 10 or. We're not talking about Bethesda's thing where that's even longer, but like just to, have any of that.
Yeah, because then we'll have what have we got? Grand Theft Auto
got delayed again.
Still hyped.
We got
the big thing.
We got a little taste of God of War coming, a new one. Still waiting on that. But like for the niche games, like Dragon Quest Dragon Quest, like 12, we've got a sampling of that 6 years ago. Oh, hey, we're coming out with this title, and then nothing. So I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, what about another Persona while we're at it?
I'm hoping
just remastering right now.
I'm hoping that we get surprised that some indie studio comes out with another Expedition 33,
right.
Another banger in a different genre that can really just help continue to evolve the game industry. because right now it's
we need the
looking
little
pretty
fish
rough.
to push
Yeah.
forward the wave.
We need some love. We need some love.
Love.
Love, 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 love.
A lot more love, a lot less corporate.
Yeah, and if you're an investor out there or an angel investor, really think about investing in some of these studios, because there's a lot of talented people that are out there that are starting studios that have these incredible ideas, and all they need is for somebody to believe in them. So
Yeah.
listen to the pitches,
I
and
mean-
if there's something great that you feel in your heart that's going to resonate, invest, because those people need that investment to create great stories, great games for
Oh yeah.
the consumer.
And these people have worked in the industry for a long time.
Oh yeah,
And they still have the love. They still have these visions. They
passion,
have,
a lot of passion.
I mean, the flame has not gone out
Nope.
just because of corporate or a layoff, or, their project got shelved
Yeah,
indefinitely. I mean, they are still super passionate, super driven. They just need the push.
Yeah.
So
it's just something.
definitely look at all those pitches. Definitely check it out. Definitely just, if you got time, just give your ear to everyone. And
Yeah,
you never know what you're going to find. You could literally be front running the next Expedition 33 light game
yeah,
and not
something
even
big.
know it.
Yeah, that's
Find people that have heart, drive, vision, and let them go.
let them do their thing.
Do their thing.
Yeah.
On that note,
What about your Switch 2? How's that going for you? You got that? Have you been playing?
played a little bit with it. Kind of just played around with the Pokemon Z-Day. It's not bad. There's, I had to get a glass protector because it's just the screen. There is no protector on top of it, so it will scratch. The controllers, I know they'd kind of size them for petite. I have very long, villainous fingers with long nails. So using the connectors with it, if you're doing handheld, is a nightmare. So shout out to D Brand. D as in Delta Brand. They're a Canadian-based company. Actually came out with the easiest screen protector to put on for your Switch 2. And they actually have grippers because Hori hasn't came out with the Pro Controller adapter to it yet. But D Brand, as in Delta Brand from Canada, those guys, they killed it. And they weren't expensive. So I was like, double shocked. It's not bad though. It's great. You could definitely tell where the upgrades are in terms of screen size, processing, the frames per second, how quickly it loads into things. Like it was about time for them to get on board. But yeah, it's nice.
So are you looking to play anything on Switch 2 that has caught your eye outside of just Pokemon? Is there anything coming up that you might be like, oh yeah, I want to check that out?
Well, I mean, I'm not playing an RPG on there. I mean, if I am, it's probably like, Fire Emblems or, those type of games that I'll usually do on it. But other than that, usually the Switch for me is more cozy related. I'll play Mario Party.
Let's talk about cozy games. Let's talk about that game that you were just talking to me about this last game night that we were playing at, where you were. Is it Infinite Nikki that you're still playing?
God, Infinite
how much time have
Nikki?
you sunk into that game?
That's a gacha game from hell. It's kind of like Genshin, but instead of getting more characters to it, it's literally a gacha fashion designer hell. Because everything that you're doing is like armor, but it's all like fairy tale based. So you cannot change the colors on all this stuff. You can add armor, you get swords, you get.
Can you make your own content?
No, I wish.
No, but there's people that just kind of put together different.
Yeah,
looks.
they put together different pieces, and there's a girl on there. The handles is female name based. Puts together just some of the coolest color combinations I've seen. So her and I chatted up and talk about designs and color palettes and why she chose specific things and stuff. And sometimes I'll actually spend longer designing things on there than I will anything. So for anyone who grew up watching Clueless, the movie, where Alicia Silverstone is like flipping through and it's like what it looks like on you every day before school, that's kind of like what this is. But then you have this cat companion who is sometimes quite annoying, and you dress up your cat God, this is just no way.
Lord have
This
mercy.
game is just screams me all over, doesn't it? And you just go in and you battle things and go on these little side quests, and which is pretty much what my whole year of 2025 was just one
big side quest.
one big fucking side quest that just was never ending. It's like you think you're at the end of the side quest because you've completed this task, and then it's like, oh, but wait, there's more. Here's 3 more on top of it, and you're like, motherfucker, I swear to God.
You didn't see that big ass moat that was right there that you have no way of crossing yet. Build the bridge. Figure your
That
way
was
out.
2025. Put time sink and things and people and places that I shouldn't have, and taking on the U.S. medical system was fantastic. Just utterly fantastic.
Mm-hmm. But we're back.
But we're back.
We're back.
So yeah, Infinite Nikki is just, sometimes there's glitches, sometimes it's a love-hate relationship. Do I still get on and do my dailies like it's a fucking Tamagotchi? I do. I do. Do I have over 500 hours in the game? Probably.
Jesus.
I have almost 600 in Animal Crossing. I have over 460 something in Breath of the Wild. Like, don't get me started, okay? Tell me you game without telling me you game, right? And I play serious games like, God of War when
Sure.
dealing with that. I mean, I beat the Valkyries and under.
But your cozy games are like when you want
72
to
hours,
quote
but
unquote
yeah,
relax.
yeah.
You want to relax, right?
I said I'm gonna play them while the cats sleep, or it's like my nightcap to unwind. With all the stimuli from the day.
5 hours later, you're still playing.
Sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes I fall asleep in the middle of a side quest. So.
Yeah. Or sometimes you put that down to read books because you're an avid book reader.
Oh boy, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. One more chapter, famous last words. Then you look at the watch and it's like 4 a.m. My bitch ass has to be up at 5:30 for the gym for leg day.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do an hour and a half? Fuck it, we're going.
Yeah. So the way you approach games is the same way you approach books. It's like one more level, one more chapter.
Fly by the seat of my pants.
Let's go. Try. And the next
Yeah.
thing you know, it's like sun's coming up. Oh my God.
I like how that switched because when I was younger, it would be like, let's take this street bike out and do something stupid, right? So the adrenaline that I would get from street racing and dirt racing and track racing just kind of fully kicked over to video games and books, and
Channeled your energy in a different way.
still addicted. I mean, it could be drugs, but it's not.
There you go. Yeah. It could
Think
be.
positive here.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
Could be snorting coke. Yeah, that could be a bad thing. Expensive habit. Well, games
I don't
are
know,
expensive,
man.
y'all.
I was like, did you see how much some of these games are?
Games and books, they expensive.
I don't know, man. Graphics cards are going to be worth more than that.
Oh Jesus, yeah, $5,000 for a graphics card.
Don't be telling that to Cali
mercy.
girls. They're going to be like, oh, buy me Coke. I'll get you. No, whatever. Stupid. Stupid. So speaking of that, for 2026, we know that there's going to be pretty much a lull.
There'll be some lulls. For
Some
sure.
lulls for sure. So don't think that we haven't been sitting idle. I mean, clearly
No, we haven't.
we're both like rabbit squirrels. That we've been sitting idle this whole time through all this and not giving you guys something to tune into.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some things for you guys. We've been working on some projects. We have actually quite a few projects we're working on, but we're only going to announce a couple for you
Yes.
that to entertain you. So we're still going to keep doing the Pop411.
Yes.
We're going to be dropping content just sporadically for certain things that we find passionate about, just until ball gets rolling in this, with everything. And you want to announce some of these projects?
Sure. I think one of the things that we just alluded to, which is going to be is pretty cool. One of Ireland's big passions and one of my big passions is reading. And so we definitely talk a lot when we're not talking video games. We're talking about books, sci-fi, fantasy books, romantasy books is something that
I've had to teach you this term.
Ireland's trying to explain to me.
I like how they coined this phrase recently, but a lot of these newbies on Book Talk are like, oh my God, there's this whole new little genre of stuff. And I'm like,
It's not new.
I was like, let me take you back a couple decades and show you what the good stuff is.
Yeah, let me show you the good stuff.
So
Yeah, so that's the one thing that we're deciding to branch out a little bit into, talking about and reviewing books.
yeah. I mean, as you know, you come from the video game world as well, and a good storytelling makes or breaks a game. I mean, look at God of War with Ragnarok, which just anything like that. Expedition 33, great storytelling. So there's got to be a base of it somewhere. And since movies are kind of falling flat, go back to the basics with books. So we'll be diving in the new stuff as well as showing you guys some of the older stuff of where it came through. And for sure, back behind you, we're definitely going to be tapping on those Forgotten Realms.
Go back to the Forgotten Realms stuff.
We're going back to...
Of course, you have to go.
I got to go Dritz, man.
You got to go Dritz.
So we're going to be talking about a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, but I'm really excited to kind of dive into
the new stuff,
romantasy, and kind of see how well the romantasy authors write, how well they build story, how they generate and create their worlds, the character development, like all of that stuff. So because there's a lot of people that are really interested in it, and it's super hype. So I want to understand what it's all about.
Just be prepared.
Oh.
Yeah, you're going to find a lot of interesting things that have just been sitting idle in certain subreddits and forums. That you're going to be seeing this in book content. You're going to be like,
what did they just write?
Is that
what just happened right there? This is not your J.R.R. Tolkien.
This lady was a teacher. So you're going to read the author and be like, Madam,
what are you teaching?
Get ready.
Wow.
I've read all over the spectrum so far of the new stuff that's coming out. I'm like, I don't remember it being so broad. Remember we talked about my grandmother's spicy books?
Yeah. No, there's more.
Imagine that, but more.
Yeah.
Like all over the spectrum.
It's like somebody took like old
fan fiction of
old
World of
school
Warcraft,
spicy fan fiction and fantasy, and kind of mixed it all together.
D&D porn. Got it.
There you go. Is there like a D&D subreddit somewhere that talks about D&D
It's everywhere. No, nobody tagged. Let's let him go in blind.
Fanfic? I don't know.
You're going to be seeing World of Warcraft stuff. Oh God, this is going to be great.
Overwatch stuff, World of Warcraft stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of fanfics.
Diablo stuff. Oh, this is going to be great.
Ooh,
this is going to be
there's
great.
There's a lot of fanfic.
I know there is.
Yeah.
You're getting ready to...
Inspired by.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We found that out. You thought it was just Tolkien.
I don't know. I see you're an expert in fanfic, huh?
What?
Yeah.
Psh, that's all child's play.
Oh shit. That might be something else we talk about in the...
What? The stuff I've wrote? You wouldn't know it.
I don't know any of it.
No, but let me tell you, if it ever...
Oh, so what you're saying is you're just trying to ease me into all of this stuff so that you can hit me with something that you've written.
Oh, mine's on a different spectrum.
Okay.
Mine's on a way different spectrum. I have not found a Reddit yet that matches anything on it.
Okay. I'm scared.
I love this. I love just... If you're going to do it, just jump off the cliff, right?
Yeah.
It's either going to go, or it's going to go, what did I just read? But it's good. There's a final boss, and then there's the hidden final boss. And my stuff is the hidden.
You're gonna awaken all the
boss.
fiends that are gonna be just like, oh my god, I finally found my calling.
Oh, it might already be written.
Excellent.
It might be a trilogy.
Oh, okay,
or more.
Well, I guess
Very
y'all
excited.
are gonna have to tune in and find out.
I had to do something while I was waiting on the U.S. medical system. We all know this. But yeah, so we're definitely going to be diving into that. We're going to be talking about, we have some stuff that's not released yet that we'll be covering and doing reviews on.
So that's pretty cool.
Dipping in the new stuff as well as taking it back old school and showing you some of the older things. If you're big into sci-fi fantasy, that's definitely going to be right up your alley with things.
Yep. And if you ever were curious about romantasy, now you can get our take on
I
some
feel
of
sorry
these
for all the
books
other
that are coming out.
partners has partners who read romantasy. I mean, hopefully it's made your personal life a little bit better. But
yeah, maybe.
You never know.
Yeah, cosplay.
You never know. So we're going to be hitting that, but something probably a little bit more dear as we're a year plus of work. we're going to be diving into something completely separate. So
Yeah, that one's going to be interesting.
this other project is going to be very interesting. It's definitely going to be near and dear to me as somebody who, I mean, obviously to you because it's part of it, but something that I've been told by several medical professional people that I'm pretty much a trailblazer candidate for this. First person having to go through a lot of things with the neurospicy side that has not been recorded, that they kind of just don't know what to do with me. I've been.
I mean, I don't know what to do with you
right.
sometimes. So,
I don't even know what to do with myself. Welcome to the club. So yeah, we're gonna be dipping in the ADHD and showing you guys and taking you along for the journey. So a lot of people know me as very professional or stoic or intimidating with the RBF. But they never see the other side. They never see the unmasking. They never see they see the tis, but they don't see the autism,
the
aftermath of the ADHD and autism side. So, or the off days and stuff. So we have a lot of things to cover and show, and I've had to journal. I've got over 400 entries. Had to journal every day, different things. So we're going to be super vulnerable. I'm going to take you guys inside with me on a whole different level.
Oh Lord!
Oh Lord! Brace yourself. It's like Magic School Bus.
Oh, I like the Magic School Bus. That was actually a really good show.
Instantly comes to mind is like the Magic School Bus might be in your house right now and you don't know it.
Yeah, but I think what's cool about it is we're going to definitely tackle a lot of topics that are related to neurospiciness,
especially
ADHD,
in
autism,
the creative pop culture side, how it affects everything from professional standpoint down to personal relationship status to
work,
dealing with myself.
Yeah.
Like how do I live with inside my head and the difference of it and the tics and the do's and the don'ts and all kinds of things. And I feel like you always see things with people with one or the other, but nobody really describes what it's like to have both and then aging on top of it.
Oh, there you go.
Which there's so much that magnifies this.
Yeah. Yeah. So
there's so much I learned just on the psychological point, because I have a therapist, a psychiatrist, a neurologist, like all this stuff. I have this whole team and, all this testing and everything I've been going through, front running this. There's a lot of things where I'm just like, I was always kind of told I was a little abnormal with. And I'm like, oh, that's why.
Yeah, I understand.
It has to. I mean, we were just talking about being the final boss of the spicy books. It's like, why is my brain wired this way?
Yes.
Well, let's dive in and check it out.
Yeah, and we're hoping that by actually doing this, it'll help out people. Because I think that there's a lot of people who don't understand what's happening to them or why they behave a certain way, or like, why are they wired a certain way? Who knows?
Well, like I said, like I've talked to, the best professionals in this field, and they are clueless as to the things that I'm experiencing and the things that, I'm running into, all the things I'm allergic to that normally help normal people. So they're like, we have no idea what to do with you. You're literally trailblazing this whole project. So don't think that they're not taking notes and it's not going into all these studies. And who knows, maybe the stuff that I'm going through and the things that I've learned will be put into, educational purposes for
or maybe they'll just give you electroshock therapy.
That doesn't work. We tried it.
Oh shit.
So, I mean,
no wonder you're twitchy sometimes.
Harry Potter and the audacity of this bitch. Twitchy Tina over here. Sorry, Mom.
How do you feel about that?
You know what? I'm feeling like I'm going to call for assistance back here with Big Spiel. You feel me now? You feel me?
I'm feeling you.
Okay. All right. So we're going to be diving in that and very excited to be bringing that to you. In-depth look at things, kind of how it affected everything last year and then some.
Yeah.
And then some.
Yeah. So we closed out 2025. That chapter's done.
Thank fucking God.
You know,
Never again.
yeah, and thank you guys for like still sticking with us. And
Yeah, and for hanging on and doing this. Like I totally miss doing these podcasts. I mean,
absolutely,
sort of miss you, right? But yeah, just cough, fuck off. Oh, I just got it.
It took you that long.
This
to get.
asshole. I just thought it. Here I am being all like serious, and he's all like, "Fuck off!"
Fuck off.
What the fuck?
It's a great shirt. I love it.
Great. But I totally lost my train of thought. This fucker. But thanks for sticking with us. As always, we're still going to be on the backside of things, just kind of waiting to see. You know, we've got people we know that are near and dear to our heart that's in the industry of video gaming, just kind of waiting to see where that goes for them and for the whole industry as a whole.
Yeah, and we'll be popping on to talk to
Dropping
you guys about things
random things here and there. You know I'm be screaming like a little bitch when the new God of War comes out. Don't lie. Don't lie. You know it. You know it.
Let's go.
As soon as it drops, I'm there. But just different things like that. And then stay tuned. We will be posting up the other two projects we've been working diligently on. Very excited.
Yes. Super excited.
I'm going to be exposed in one of the... I'm going to be naked.
Yes.
Mentally. Mentally.
Why don't we just throw you up on Grok, dude? Boom. Done, right? Is that what's happening now?
I don't know, man. But probably. I'll probably get a contact from Mr. Musk being like, can we put this information in Grok? If it helps somebody, just cite me right as a source.
Jesus.
Yes, my child.
Yes. And on that note, y'all, thank you so much. And stay tuned for more cool shit.
We'll let you know when we drop stuff, but don't forget we have 2 other things that we'll be dropping to you starting next week, actually.
Yep, it's happening.
Right?
Yeah.
To get you off to sleep.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it. Go out with a bang. 'Tis out. Peace. Feel you later.
Feel ya later, y'all.
Slip and slide.